जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you. I welcome all dear devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai Temple and Naminishra Prabhu. So we will...
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare
Namaskaram.
Krishna. Namaskaram, Prabhu. So we'll pay obeisances at the
All
lotus
dear
feet of
devotees.
Radha Madhav and... Sorry, Radha Govind, Radha Madhav. Radha Madhav is in Mayapur. Radha Govind is in Mangalore. Okay? Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay, so Tamil. I need to switch on. 1 second, Mataji. This English. Yes. We left it here. Am I right? Buddhi Yoga. We started the Buddhi Yoga. Buddhi Yoga is the beginning of Bhakti Yoga. What is Buddhi Yoga? Controlling the mind in the yoga system by the intelligence. Okay?
Vyavasayatmika buddhi.
Very good. Excellent, Prabhu. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekaha kuru nandana. Okay. There are 2 verses in Vyavasayatmika buddhi also. Bahushaka ge nandatsa one. Another one is Vyavasayatmika buddhi samadhavana vidiyate. 2 verses are there in Vyavasayatmika. Yes. So now we will further dwell into Buddhi Yoga. That is Nishkama Karma Yoga. And fight without any reaction. When there will be no reaction? When we obey or when we adhere to the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So 39 to 41, Arjuna, if Arjuna fights without attachment, who will win? Who will be killed? What will happen after, if I win, if I don't win? These all are attachment. So Krishna is saying, forget about everything. Don't. That's why Karmanye Vadikaraste, it will come today. 2.47. Very important verse. 24/7 you remember. 24/7 we do karma, correct? So 2.47, 24/7 is Karmanye Vadikaraste.
Mahaleshwadasan.
Then?
Ma karma hai.
First line everybody tells.
Ma karma phala
Heturgur
Asangotsva. That is what it is. Yes. That is detachment. Second line, Atsangotsva. Sangam means attachment. Asangam means detachment. Second line, last pada is very important. Mate Atsangotsva karmani. Whatever karma I do, oh Krishna, give me detachment from that. Do karma 24/7, but do not get attached to it. Okay? That is the soul of Bhagavad Gita. Right? Because the Krishna's lessons start from that verse only. Although it started in 2.13. 2.13 is what? Self-realization. I am not this body, I am the soul. So if we know I am the soul, then we will definitely do karma. So we should be detached to the karma. Okay, Hare Krishna. This is again a revision of yesterday, I think. Nishkama Karma Yoga is Buddhi Yoga, that is working with the intelligence. Working without material desire is working with the intelligence. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada defines this, what? Working without attachment, working without any desire, material desire. That is known as Krishna consciousness. Mataji, Krishna consciousness also we desire a lot. Yeah, we desire. Oh Krishna, you won't believe that, when Guru Maharaj was coming, he was in Chennai and I was here in Karnataka. How much I would have prayed and desired, Krishna, somehow take me to Chennai. I want to have the darshan. I want to associate with him. This is desire. But that desire is Parandrishva Nivartate, higher goal, higher objective. Is it not? That desire is essential to serve Krishna. Krishna, give me Seva, Vaishnava Seva. that desire should be there. So that is why here it is given without material desire. So when you write the answer without desire, if you write, you will not get full mark. You have to write working without material desire. Okay? Then. So here direct process is also there and gradual process is also there. Direct process, generally what happens, Prabhuji, I'll come to your doubt. Give me some time. I will
Mataji, Hare Krishna, Mata. Sorry for interruption. Mataji, please make the screen full screen, Mataji.
Okay, it is full
And
screen.
make it center it, Mataji. This
Yeah,
chart, whole chart, and make it in center. Corner, Mataji, in top.
That also went.
corner.
I'm doing it. Fine? It's fine now?
No.
Yes.
It's okay. It's now
Okay,
fine.
okay. Hare
Thank you.
Krishna. Yes. So, where were we? Krishna. Direct process and indirect process. Direct process, generally, those who do, already in the previous birth, either they, after becoming a elevated devotee, higher level yogi, after becoming a higher level yogi, for some reason or the other, if they are not able to reach Krishna, they will take birth in aristocratic family or devotee family. There are two verses. You note down and you can see later. 6.40 and 41. What Krishna says, after becoming a very, very topmost yogi, if you fall down, you will take birth in devotee's house. Okay? If not, you become a yogi, to somewhat you were in samadhi, you were able to realize Paramatma, all those things, but you could not reach Goloka. Okay? They will all take birth in aristocratic family. Atava yogina prapya punya kritam lokan ushitva shashwati samaha shuchinam shrimatam gehe. So what is it? Shuchinam shrimatam gehe? Very rich people, very, very famous people. So if we take birth in their house, what will happen? We don't have to worry for our bread and butter. We don't have to live hand to mouth. Everything is already established. So there's a chance to invest all our time in Krishna consciousness. Next verse. Atava yoginameva kule bhavati dhimatam. Oh, if that does not happen, after becoming a very great devotee, like Bharat Maharaj, for no reason he became a deer, is it not? So like that, if you fall down, I will give you a chance to take birth in devotee family. So direct process we can go right from the beginning. I have seen so many small kids, at the age of 3 and 4, so many verses they know. You take our Amarendra Das Prabhu, such a young preacher, and he almost all knows whole Bhagavatam. So how they all know? This is a Purva Janma Sukriti, we say, no? That is direct process. So what is direct process? Accept Lord Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There's no one I need to teach them. They are coming with that mindset only. How? 2.40, it will come. See, next few set of verses are very, very important verses. So in the 2.40, Lord says, even if you have done level 1 in this birth, Bhagavad Gita level 1. Next birth, you don't have to do level 1. You can do from level 2. If you have done Bhakti Shastri 1 module, next birth, you will do from the 2nd module only. That is what he says, okay? Nega Vikramana Shastri. Okay. So gradually, then what happened? Once we know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, gradually we will detach. Perform only devotional service. Mind on Lord Krishna, and we perform only devotional service. That means we will do only akarma. Akarma will not bind us more. So it is only elevation. Going up and up and up and up only. We are not going to come down. Okay? So gradually attain the knowledge. Yesterday only I told here knowledge means transcendental knowledge. There is no material knowledge at all. Obviously, when we know all these things, easily we will be able to, such a beautiful lotus feet is given, you see, we can go and catch hold of the lotus feet, is it not? This is direct process. Okay, indirect process, like all, first we are Kanishta Adhikari. Kanishta Adhikari means, I know Krishna is there, okay, there is a process is there, but we follow or not, we don't know. There is no prema in that. It is like Vaidhi Bhakti. You know Vaidhi Bhakti? following the rules and regulations. Someone has told us, you
Agana
do it.
Bhakti, Vaidhi Bhakti.
Yes. So we are doing Vaidhi Bhakti. Prabhupada told to follow 4 regulatory principles, we will follow. But we may not know why do we follow. We may not have attachment for the rules so that we get gradually we get Krishna Prema. No. So what happens here? Performing the duty in knowledge without attachment, Nishkama Karma. Who will do? Who has got the knowledge. Which knowledge? Spiritual knowledge. What is that knowledge? I am not this body, I am the spirit soul. Those who have this knowledge, so actually in the pointer you can see. So from here you can come over there. Next, those who have this knowledge of spirit soul, they will perform Nishkama Karma. Gradually now, those who are in Nishkama Karmis, those who all are Nishkama Karmis, Bhagavan says, Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam. I will give them the knowledge with which they will be able to understand me. So in that case, understand the 3 different features. Yesterday we saw. What are they? 3 different features of Supreme Soul. Brahman,
Brahman,
Paramatma,
Paramatma and Bhagavan.
Bhakta.
Hari,
Personal and super soul.
Brahman, light effulgent.
Yeah.
Paramatma, but this is the expansion of a Lord only, then Bhagavan. Bhagavan is that personal form of the Lord. Thus we can reach the Lord. So which path is better, we can see. So,
Mataji, what is SPOG?
so Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Okay.
Supreme Personality of Godhead, and DS is devotional service. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes. Text 29. Really sorry, I have not taken the book also. 1 second, give me only 1 second. I'll bring the book. Yes. Verse 39. Can anyone read? Hare Krishna and translation also.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Can I read, Mataji?
Yeah, read, Prabhu, 39.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Esate abhihita sakhye buddhir yoge tvam imam shunu buddhya yukto yaya partha karma bandham prahashyasi.
Translation also, Prabhu.
Thus far, I have described in this knowledge to you through analytical study. Now listen as explain it in terms of working without fruitive results. O son of Partha, when you act in such knowledge, you can free yourself from the bondage of works. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, such a wonderful word. So Krishna has concluded over here. What? Finally, do your work, but be detached. Okay? Nishkama Karma. Nishkama Karma is detachment from the results of the fruitive activity. It is fruitive activity. Means what? The activity which will give us fruits, which will give us karma pala. But we should be detached to that. Okay, next we will go to next, and finally we will come back, because next is a very important verse. We can connect these two and come. 40 is I think it may be in memorization, I am not very sure. Nega Vikrama Nashosti. Nega Vikrama Nashosti Pratyavayo na vidyate swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. So this says there is no diminution in this endeavor. Which endeavor? In endeavoring towards devotional service. Devotional service. Okay? So in this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution. And a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. So in fear, if we perform any activity, that will not be perfect, correct? So any activity what we perform, especially in devotion, without fear we have to do. So if we have to do without fear, we should have love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Where there is love, we will not get very much afraid. Even if I commit some mistake, I know this person, we are in the bond of love. So even the mistakes do not matter. But otherwise, if we do not develop that kind of connection, we will be performing all our work in fear. Is it not? So now, yeah, we will go back and then come here. 39th verse. What does this say? Yes. Difference between Sankhya Yoga and Buddhi Yoga. Sankhya Yoga is what? Only knowing about the body. That means we are in karma level. We are in the level of whatever karma we perform, that binds us. We are in that level. Sankhya means actually counting numbers. So we are in the bodily level means what? We like body has got 24 elements, as I told you yesterday. So we are only thinking of this 24 elements. So like say for example, for karmendriya, jnanendriya. So we are going on accumulating knowledge. We are going on performing karma with our senses. Is it not? That is Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga is actually analytical study. With our mind and intelligence, we analyze everything, whatever we do. Why do we do? If we do, what will happen? If we do in this manner, why we should do only in this manner? Why can't we do in that manner? That kind of knowledge will definitely bind us. If the Shastra is given with Shraddha, with the faith, we have to simply follow. That is why Shraddha is the first step in the Bhakti process. Shraddha Sadhu Sangha. But Sankhya is not like that, just opposite to that. It wants to know the result. It wants to know in advance the effect of the karma. So that is analytical mind, okay? So Buddhi Yoga, that is, Buddhi Yoga is Nishkama Karma, NK. Buddhi Yoga is nothing but Nishkama Karma working. Just now we saw that. So now Jnana, which Jnana? Sankhya Yogic Jnana, that means analytical study. That is anyway, it is not an active way because Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, we will again come. So how can we say it's an active way in the progress of devotional service? No. So renounce the work using intelligence and discriminating power. See, whenever you have this, this kind of little bit of, intrinsic things, you remember that story. Three Mataji's story I told you, remember? I have not told you in this class. Okay. See, just remember this story. Whenever you get confusion, attachment to work or detachment to work, remember this. In ISKCON, we all go to ISKCON. So many Matajis come, so many services we have, right? Okay. So one Mataji came. Mataji entered the temple. She washed her feet and Tilakamandal. She went inside the kitchen. It told kitchen, there will be kitchen sannyasis who are responsible for kitchen, no? He went to the Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I want to make rasgulla today. And I want to offer, Boga. In Boga, I want to offer rasgulla to Krishna. So Prabhuji will say, okay, Mataji, material ingredients are there. Just to check whether if you have all the material ingredients, you can please go ahead. Make it, Mataji. So Mataji made rasgulla. So after that, it was offered also to the Lord. After offering, what happened? Prasadam. That's the best activity we love in Krishna consciousness. When will we get prasadam? Isn't it? So now we are all of us are honoring prasadam. Okay? So Mataji only is bringing that, that container of rasgulla. She brought it. She served everybody. After serving everybody, he is going to every devotee asking, Prabhuji, how is rasgulla? Mataji, is rasgulla tasty? Prabhuji, is this better than last time what I made? Get my point? Okay? So she asked everybody. Finish. Now, another Mataji came. After this Mataji, another Mataji came for seva. She asked Prabhu, okay, Prabhuji, I want to make, maybe kheer. Okay, I want to make payasam today for Krishna. So Prabhuji said, okay, Krishna wants probably only sweets today. So whoever is coming, they want to make sweet only. Okay, Mataji, milk is there a lot in the fridge, you can make kheer. Mataji made kheer nicely and it was offered to Krishna. She was standing and she was telling Krishna, Krishna, I have made, for Boga today kheer. Please honor it, Krishna. She told everything. Over. That's over. Then, okay, they served kheer, everybody had kheer and all, prasadam service was over. Now one Mataji is coming. Prabhuji, I am really sorry, Prabhuji, because of my work, no, I got delayed. You give me any work, Prabhuji. Whatever work you give me. Prabhuji said, Mataji, everyone had prasada, Mataji, but nobody cleaned the plates today. Nobody cleaned the temple hall after prasadam today. Okay, Prabhuji, absolutely no problem. I will do that. Mataji went, cleaned all the plates, and she cleaned the temple. Everything was over. She just, Prabhuji, is there any prasadam left? Prabhuji said, Mataji, very little is there. That is sufficient, Prabhuji, I will honor it. She honored and she went home. What did you understand? The first Mataji was attached to work also, result also. She wanted to make Rasgulla and she was asking everybody, how was it? So she is attached to her work. She is also attached to the result of her work. Second Mataji came. She wanted to make kheer and she honored, offered to Lord and everybody honored. So that Mataji did not ask anybody, how was it, how was it? So she was attached only to the work. She was attached to action. She was attached to karma. She was not attached to the karma pala. That means she is in nishkama karma. The first Mataji is in sakama karma. Now, the third Mataji came. Prabhuji, any work you give me, Prabhu. She was not attached to either karma or she was not attached to karma pala. So this is the actual detachment. So you all are able to understand now. Sakama karma, both attached. Nishkama karma, attached to the action, detached from the result. And akarma. Akarma is what? Neither attached to the karma nor attached to the karma pala. If you go to temple, we should only ask any seva. What seva is there? Please give us. That's all. No need to, in fact, real devotees won't even ask, should I do that? Can I do this? Is there any work? No. We enter the thing, maybe we are going for the parikrama and coming. Somewhere you saw some dust is there. Immediately you go to the store, bring a broom, bring a mop, etc., everything. Or you see little bit of dust up somewhere. So get that, what do you call that? The stick will be there, no? With which we clean. Bring it and you clean all that dust. So on our own, for Krishna's pleasure, we should not say, oh, Namnisha Prabhu is looking at me or not. Is he watching me whether I am serving here or not? No, nothing like that. We are doing for the pleasure of Krishna. Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Neither attached to work nor attached to result. Did you understand now? So all these slides, Karma Yoga is this only. Yes, Biju Prabhu.
Mataji, so we primarily talking about sakarma, nishkarma and akarma.
Yes, Prabhu.
And there is vikarma also, right?
Vikarma will not be jnanis only. We are now talking about those who have self-realized. Who are the jnanis? In the previous slide we saw, they have now come up to the level of knowledge. So that means vikarma is what? One who does the activity which has been prohibited by Veda. So they don't have any knowledge about Veda. If they have knowledge about Veda, they will not perform the prohibited activity. Okay, Prabhuji? So from 38 onwards, we have come to Jnana Yoga. That is why after Jnana Yoga, only Buddhi Yoga comes. So we have further gone. Okay, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Hare
Mataji, sakama karma?
Sakama, see, karma, akarma, vikarma. So these activities are divided into karma, akarma, vikarma. Karma is further divided into sakama karma and nishkama karma. Okay, Prabhu?
Yeah.
Okay, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So this full is that only you see. Nishkama Karma Yoga, you see on the other side activities, section D. Section B is Jnana, we have read. Section D is Nishkama Karma, which is Buddhi Yoga, working without any fruitive result. So it will not bind us. We are free from the bondage. Why? Because we are acting in knowledge. Which knowledge? I am not this body, I am the soul. So that means our karma and our action, our knowledge, both are acting in the spiritual knowledge. So spiritual knowledge is what? Transcendental knowledge. So this transcendental knowledge will help us to work in Krishna consciousness, renouncing all our attachment, right? Renouncing from the karma pala, detachment, renouncing the activity. Okay? Vairagya. Actually, one word, if you want for the whole last one, this last one, that is known as Vairagya. Okay? Vairagya is the firm determination of detachment. How can we do that? 15th chapter, beautiful shlokas are there. Asanga shastrena dhridena chitva. Chitva means cut it from the root. Asanga Shastrena. What is the weapon we need to cut this? Asanga, detachment. No attachment is Asanga. Okay? That's a wonderful verse. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nidya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha sanyai gachyantya mooda paramavyayam tat. Beautiful verses. Those set of verses again teach us how to detach ourselves. Hare Krishna. So 40 we have already seen Ega Vikramana Shosti. In this path nothing will diminish. Even swalpam apyasa dharmasya. We say no terinja, sorry, Tamil came. Knowingly or unknowingly, if we have done even little bit of Sansiddhir Haritoshanam, Krishna will remember that. We cannot, because we have the apoham, we have the forgetfulness. What we ate yesterday, maybe with great difficulty we may remember. 1 week before, 10 days before, we will not remember. But Krishna will remember. Smallest, without any mindfulness, without any mind, Krishna, if you have told, he will remember. This Jiva told Krishna a Jamil story. Not only that, Yare teke tare kaho, Krishna upadesh. Only first thing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, go and knock at every door. Tell them only to tell Krishna. That's all. They will open the door. Krishna, Hare Krishna, you tell. Even if one person repeats that, yes, they will all come to me. I will take them back. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, correct? So, here Vyavasayatmika buddhi it came. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekaga kurunandana. Full focus in only that kurunandana. Bahushaka Nandaksha. Different devatas, if we worship, what will happen? Buddhayo avyavasayina. So that means avyavasayina means those who do not act in Krishna consciousness. Okay? Those who are on this path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. They will worship everybody. That means what? They will water the flower also, they will water the trunk also, they will water the leaf also, they will water the flower, fruit, everything. But Krishna consciousness is what? Watering the root. Okay? So that is what. In this, beautiful reference Srila Prabhupada has given. Shraddha Shabde Vishwashakage Sudhrida Nishchaya Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krita Gaya Sudhrida. We should not have even iota of doubt. Sudhrida, Nishta. We say not Shraddha, Sadhusanga, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti, Nishta. Firm determination with faith. Firm faith. Okay? So faith means, see in the purport, I think you all might have in the purport that verse is given. Shraddha Shabde. Shraddha, faith. Which kind of faith? Unflinching faith. Okay? Sudhrida. Determined faith. Next verse is one of my favorite verse. Okay, before that, okay. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura. Who wants to read? Who did not read? See, our devotees are coming very, very, very less. Like this only, I don't know, I may have to call everybody. I'll do it this weekend. Hare Krishna. Who wants to read?
Mataji, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti
Mm.
Thakura. The best kind of intelligence I can have is intelligence used in the service of Krishna. That intelligence is defined as fixed and it is intent upon the spiritual master's instruction, such as chanting the names of Krishna, remembering his activities, and performing service to his lotus feet. His instructions are my sadhana and my life, both in the beginning stages of bhakti as well as in the bhakti's perfectional stage. I desire only to follow his instructions. I accept nothing else as my life's work, even in dreams, whether I am happy or distressed, whether the material world remains or is destroyed. I do not care. There is no loss for me. I simply must carry order or the orders of my spiritual master. Fixedness upon his orders is determined, intelligence in devotional service, and only by being fixed in his orders, such determined intelligence is possible. Hare Krishna.
Haribol. So, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, we are getting this, purport of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura, what he has said. See, it's nothing. 3 acts are given. In the middle, you see, Sadhana Bhakti is divided into 2. Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti and Raganuga Sadhana Bhakti. Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti means following the rules and regulation. Sadhana we all know because the spiritual master had told us to chant 16 rounds. He has told us to follow 4 regulative principles. So we are doing it because he has said. That is sufficient in the beginning. Gradually we will develop love for his instructions. So what are those? See, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Pada Sevanam. 3 things are given, right? You see, first we have to here, where is it? Krishna, that is a 3rd or 4th line, you see. We have to intend upon my spiritual master's instruction, such as chanting the name of Krishna, remembering his activities, Maranam, and performing service at the lotus feet, Pada Sevanam, Shavanam Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam. And we all are the living example in front of us. Srila Prabhupada, just because his spiritual master told, you go to Paschatya Desha Tarine, Jai Shri Krishna, we say no, that what is it, in Pranati Mantra, Srila Prabhupada, Paschatya Desha Tarine, go to the Western countries and Tarine, you elevate those people. You know, so Srila Prabhupada with 40 rupees at the age of 70, he went so much struggle he had to go through for visa, passport, ticket, no ticket. But what happened? Within 12 years, within the 12 years of his, after going to America, what happened? How many? 14 times world tour he did after 70 years. And how many? He went with 40 rupees. 400 crore rupees he gave us. What is it? So many temples, so many devotees. Is it not? So this is a live example of just blindly following the instructions of spiritual master. So because spiritual master is none other than Krishna himself. He is Krishna himself. But they don't tell I am Lord. Srila Prabhupada, many people used to tell him, even Mahaprabhu, for that matter, he was Krishna himself. Everyone used to tell, you are that Supreme Personality of God. He used to close his ears. No. He will say, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He will not hear that when they say. Srila Prabhupada, actual devotees, actual Vaishnavas will never say that they are Krishna Bhaktas. Yes, Prabhu? Somebody was saying.
Samasta Shastri.
Sakshadaritvena samasta shastre yukta tada bhav hridayeva sadbhi kintu prabhurya hridayeva dasya Vande Guru. I worship at that lotus feet of that spiritual master. Correct, very nice. Yes, Prabhu. So simply we must carry out the orders of spiritual master. Mataji, how can we do it? Yeah, Srila Prabhupada has given instruction after instruction in his purpose. So we have to read his purpose. Once we read wherever that instruction is given, spread this Krishna consciousness. That is the instruction. What should we do? We should try our level best. That is the only seva. That's the only way to show our gratitude to our spiritual master. We can't do Vapu Seva all the time. They are not even available for doing Vapu Seva. So whatever they have, we have to hear their lectures. We have to read their books. We have to spread their messages. This is what is Vani Seva. Hare Krishna. Okay. 42 verse is my favorite verse. Very nice verse this is. Before we all come to Krishna consciousness, we do this only. Yamimam pushpitam vacham. Pushpa means what? Flower. So Yamimam pushpitam vacham pradadantya vipashchitaga vedavadaratah partha nani dastiti vadinaga kamatmana swargapara janma karma palapradam kriya vishesha bhagulam bhogeshwarya gatim prati. Men of small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery word of Vedas. Yamimam pushpitam vacham. Okay, words. Vacham means word. Pushpita means flowery words, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets. You want to go to Indraloka, you do this yajna. You want to go to Tapaloka, you do this austerities. So many things are given in Vedas. These are known as a flowery language because they help us to bind. If they don't help, they compel. Okay, they make it mandatory. They make it compulsion that if we do all these things, we will get bound.
Karma
But
Kanda.
Karma Kanda, yes, karma. So, but what happens? We have the faith in Veda, correct? And also we are in the ignorance of not knowing the ultimate objective of Vedas. Vedas at the end, in the sense, once we proceed, read, by the time we understand the whole Veda, we will understand that the ultimate objective of Veda is also Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. But Pranalpa Yuga Sabhyaha, it's a very short life we have. Manda Sumanda Matayo, very dull-headed. Manda Bhagya, no that much luck to associate with Vaishnavas. We all feel isolated, correct? Where is the satsanga? So, and Hupadritaka, all the time distress. So, what happens? We are not able to understand the whole Veda. In Tamil, we say Arakora. Arakora means neither na gharka na ghatka. Neither we are able to fully understand the Vedas, nor we are able to follow the instructions of the spiritual master. So leave Vedas. Absolutely no need. Spiritual master will give us that jnana. If we come under the shelter of spiritual master, automatically we can feel the difference. Whatever is happening, he is doing it. We will come to know. Even we may think, like how I am able to do service. Spiritual master gives a service. Automatically from somewhere, somebody will call you. Mataji, this service is there. Are you ready? This is what will happen. It is all because of our spiritual master. So Vedas have three divisions. One is Karma Kanda. Okay, above the Karma Kanda, if we go little bit proceed in Vedas, that tells the worship, how to worship the Devatas, how to worship the even Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here what? Narayana. They say you do Yajna Purusha is Narayana. That is Upasana Kanda. And Jnana Kanda is knowing the spiritual knowledge of the Vedas. So Vedas have three divisions. One is karma, do your karma. That is why in whole of second chapter, Krishna is talking about only karma, because we have not come to that level to understand the jnana. Do your duty, do this work, we'll be very happy. Oh, Krishna is telling us to go to office. Krishna is telling us to earn. Krishna is telling us to eat nice prasadam. Correct, we'll be very, very happy. Then slowly, bodily, that means, what is that? You all know, no? Annamaya Kosha. Annamaya Kosha is the external bodily structure. We are satisfied with that. So if we eat, that is all about Annamaya, what we eat. So above that, once our belly is full, only then we will be able to think, A hungry man cannot even say Hari. He will say hungry. He will not say Hari. Is it not? Once his stomach is full, after that you tell him to tell Hari, he will tell Hari. So hungry man does not know. So Karma Kanda. Above that you come how to worship. So you are now physically satisfied. Now you go to the Yajna, Dana, Tapa, all those things. Above them comes the Jnana. That is why Krishna says, out of the four people, who are the four people? Artho, Jignasu, Artharthi, Jnani, cha Bharatarshaba. He says, out of all these people, the Jnani is the best. Jnani means here, one more thing, that here Jnana Yogi, no. This is Jnana Kanda. That means this is not spiritual knowledge. Kanda means what? It is not yoga. Yoga and Kanda. Yoga means uniting with the Lord. That means everything about the spirituality. But Vedas, it is not, everything does not belong to spirituality. In Vedas itself, see, it is written. I have forgotten the reference verse, etc. They say Sandhya Vandanam. You do Sandhya Vandanam, but if you do not do, these things will not happen. Like that only they say.
Palastuti Mataji.
Palashruti is there. I am saying this will not happen. See, generally people do with the fear. If I don't do it, this will happen. So Vedas also say...
Arishtam we call it.
Arishtam. Okay. So if you don't do, this also will not happen to you. Like that in Veda itself it is given. That is why we call it as Jnana Kanda. It is not Jnana. Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, which attaches, which brings us near Krishna. Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda and Upasana Kanda. Or we won't say Bhakti Kanda, okay? Instead Bhakti Kanda, Upasana Kanda. This separates us from Krishna. This takes us away from Krishna. Okay? So, that is why in the 3rd chapter beginning it will come. All those sannyasi who act, the Mithyacharis, correct? They are away from Krishna. So, this is the philosophical knowledge. What? This knowledge, simply speculation. This knowledge is bhakti. Without knowledge is fantasism. And bhakti, knowledge without bhakti is speculation. Knowledge without bhakti is speculation. Bhakti without knowledge is fantasism. What is it? We don't have any knowledge about devotion. But we will say, I also go to temple, I worship this, I give this much dhanam, this much, that charity give to Anath Ashram, this, that, everything we say, no. This is all fantasism. To show people that I am also doing bhakti. Like that we only show off. Fantasism is show off. And Jnana without bhakti is only speculation. People will say, without even reading the Bhagavad Gita perfect, they will say, I know what is given in Bhagavad Gita. So many people. I have Bhagavad Gita, I know what is given in Bhagavad Gita. And they will say also, just like that, what we were saying, Karmanyavadhikaraste mapaleshu kadachana. Do your duty all 24 hours. This is what Krishna says. Next line, be attached from that karma. That we don't know, that is speculation, isn't it? Yeah. How to worship the Lord, Upasana Kanda tells, and how to improve the material happiness. Do more karma, accumulate more wealth, and become more and more happy. But this is not the permanent happiness, isn't it? Hare Krishna. So, this I told you earlier. You remember that, what is it? Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe. They will take birth in the higher families. Is it not? So here, desirous of, you come to where, if you can see my pointer, I don't know. Desirous of sense gratification and material opulences. There is nothing more than this. Who thinks? All kandis. 3 kandis we saw, no? They think there is nothing about sense gratification. There is nothing about the material opulences. Because their mind is attached to which knowledge? Material knowledge, not the spiritual knowledge. So the resolute determination, if we get, that is, I want to worship, I want to water only the root. That is a resolute determination of devotional service. What will happen to Supreme Lord does not take place. When does it does not take place? All these things, sense gratification, material opulences, as long as we are there, we cannot surrender to Krishna. Now, what is sense gratification? Kunti prayer. You remember Kunti also says, no? What does she say? Vipada santu. No, that is that. No, not that. Prabhu.
Ananyas chintayantu ma.
Mataji, that is
Prema pasham imam chindi. Prema pasham imam.
Tvaime ananya vishaya matir madhupatis.
No, she said, tells, no, the wealth and the higher kulat, the birth in the higher, what is that, elevated families, all these things are disturbances, obstructions in bhakti. This is what she said.
Vishwatma Vishwarupa Swapeshu.
I will tell Prabhu. I will just let me think. I will come to that. Okay. So she tells all these things: good birth, heavenly planets, power, women, wine. These all are obstructions. So Krishna, see, that is true also. You see, but we can't make a rule. If a person is very poor, the chances of coming Krishna conscious is very high. And if they are very rich, it is very difficult. But we can't take it as a rule, I said, because we know Amrish Prabhu, Amrish Prabhu, that Honda family. He, crores and crores of Lakshmi he has donated for the TVOP, the Temple of Vedic Planetarium. And he's an ardent devotee of Srila Prabhupada. That is why I said it's not general. Generally, we can say, but we can't fix this rule. So, one who is not having all these kind of opulences, what is written on the side, sense gratification, they can only come to.
This Jnana Kanda would be basically transcendental, right?
No. Prabhuji, Kanda is not transcendental. Kanda is material. Yoga is transcendental. Jnana Kanda, Jnana Yoga. Karma Kanda, Karma Yoga. Upasana
Kanda is
Kanda.
always material.
Upasana Kanda, Bhakti Yoga. Yoga means uniting with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Kanda means Kandit. It divides us from Krishna. So Kanda is all the material and yoga is all spiritual and transcendental. Okay, Prabhu?
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So this is Veda. One thing I did not discuss about. In that 42nd word, you see, Vedavadarata Partha. What is that Vedavadarata Partha? Vedavadarata means those people who convert everything which is given in Veda to their advantage. I hope you all are able to understand. There will be people who give the 7 days Bhagavata Sapta. They may not be giving it with that objective of, Krishna's pleasure. They may be those Pandit who earn their bread by pravachan, by this, Bhagavad Katha. So Vedavadarata, all those people who do not know this Veda in depth, who do not know the ultimate objective of Veda is Samsiddhir Haritoshanam, are surrendered to Supreme Personality of Godhead. What will those people do? They will convert this opportunity to their advantage. That is Vedavadarata. Okay? Converting everything for their benefit. I see, Jaisa, jiska khana, uska gana. That Duryodhana, who is that? Bhishma Pitama, Dronacharya, they had to support Duryodhana. Because, as we have already discussed, they were getting salary, they were appointed, they have eaten their salt, they have to be grateful to them. So like that, what these people say, okay, Vedas have given us knowledge, with that only we are earning, and whoever is paying me, if I conduct this Bhagavad Sapta, they will give me dakshana. So the person who is giving dakshana, what is his mood? Accordingly, they will tell the story. Okay, so they are Vedavadaratas. Hare Krishna. 44 we didn't see. 44 is a very important word. I think it may be in memorization also. Bhogaisvarya prasakta nantaya pakarta chetasam vyavasayatmika buddhi samadhavana vidiyate. In the minds of those who are too attached to sense enjoyment and material opulence and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination, vyavasayatmika buddhi, for devotional service to Supreme Lord does not take place. Samadhav na vidiyate. Vidiyate means it will take place. Na vidiyate, it will not take place. So, understood? Those who are attached to the sense enjoyment, sense gratification, these people can never attach their mind to Krishna because they enjoy the material nature. That is why yesterday we saw they are in the ownership or proprietorship. They believe the entire material world is for me only, let me enjoy. Khavo pivo, ash karo. That is their objective. Okay? Hare Krishna. Before we take one verse, we will do, because where is that Sthita Prajna? Oh, it comes only in 54. Okay, we are far away. By this weekend, we should finish this chapter. 45, verse number 45, Hare Krishna. This is also everything. Second chapter is like important verses only. Traigunya Vishya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna Nirdvando Nitya Sattvasto Niryoga Kshema Atmavan. That it talks about the duality. The Vedas deal mainly with the subject of 3 modes of material nature. O Arjuna, become transcendental to these 3 modes. Come to Vishuddha Sattva. Don't be bound by these modes. Be free from all dualities and from all anxieties for gain and safety, and be established in the self. So wherever it's a dvandva means duality. So you be away from duality, only then you can come to me. So here he is talking about the three gunas for the first time. So what are the three gunas? We know very well. And what is these gunas are based on what? Our action. If we do patanam, that means we are in sattva guna. At the same time, if we do any business, we are in the rajoguna. We don't do anything, we are in the tamoguna. So our actions determine the gunas. Early in the morning, sometimes we are in satoguna because we are doing our sadhana. In the afternoon, we are saying, oh, this target was given to me, I have not completed. Children will come from school, I have not cooked, made prasadam, etc. So we are in action. Action is passion. Passion means rajoguna. As it grows darker, when will I finish all work? It is 10 o'clock. When will I crash? No action. Tamoguna. Okay? So Vedas only give all this. Vedas tell us about the gunas. Vedas also tell about all the platform. You come reverse. See here. These gunas are based on action. These actions are based on our material activities. These material activities are generally, Vedas have given us fruitive activities. Remember that very well. Vedas have given with the Palashruti. If you do this, you will get this. Okay? Of course, prohibited things are there. We people don't go to that. If we go to that, what does Krishna tell? Don't do aparad. Automatically, knowingly or unknowingly, we will end up doing. So generally, people don't like don't. They will like only do's. Yes or no? Don't nobody likes. So that is why when a don't also has to be given, we have to give it positively as a do. Isn't it? Instead of saying don't do vikarma, what we have to do? You do all those activities which are not prohibited by Vedas. Do all the activities, do what? Which are not prohibited by the Vedas. Okay? So Vedas deal with the fruitive activities. Gradually, of course, even if we understand Vedas, we can elevate indirect process. In the previous slide we saw, correct? That is indirect process. Then we come to material platform. Doing so many activities, one day or the other, we will get fed up. Enough of enough what I have earned. I will resign. I will leave all my work and I will only do now SEVA, Vaishnava SEVA. So that is transcendental platform. Vedanta philosophy starts from Brahma Jignasa. Atato Brahma Jignasa. What is the inquisitiveness to know who am I? Atato Brahma Jignasa. To know about the Brahman. Brahman is what? I am not this body, I am the soul. For the suffering living entities, Lord present information in Vedas. Okay, so we all are suffering Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, but still ABCD we have to learn. Only then we can learn, we can prepare for NEET and JEE, etc. So that Lord is teaching us from ABCD. What is that? Through Vedas. He is going on telling, do everything, you will get this. So we start listening. See, sometimes what happened? That Devata worship. Devata worship, you should not say. Devata puja. Lord only is worship. Devata is upasana. So when we worship, when we do upasana to devatas, they will give us immediate benefit. By giving this immediate benefit, Krishna tells, I have only given them the authority to bestow you, to the ability to bestow with whatever you ask for. They will also, Krishna can Krishna can shower mercy, but Devatas will shower what? Fulfillment of desires. Okay? So if you say, okay, Shivji, we go, I want this is Shivji, please give me Asutosh. He will immediately give. But gradually we develop the faith and we come to Krishna consciousness. Everything. All these devatas are working under the instructions of Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. Then process to achieve liberation from the Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. That is a transcendental position. Then we are totally dependent on Krishna. Even if next birth comes, we are not bothered. We will tell Krishna, even if I become a worm in the stool, I should get the opportunity to serve you. Bilva Mangalam Thakura says, so like that, what will happen? Whether I am taking next birth or not, Krishna, whatever birth yoni I take, I should be your servant. That is all we pray. So we are not now bothered about Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, Prabhuji, San Mataji, any doubt?
Yeah,
Mataji, can you say,
Prabhu.
sorry, Prabhu, I'll just make it quick. Mataji, can you repeat that thing? Knowledge without bhakti and jnan without...
Mataji, that is given in the first purport of third chapter, first verse. Beautifully, you go to the first, sorry, not first Mataji, third verse. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Lokesmin Divividha Nishta. Are you able to see third chapter, third verse? In that purpose, in the center, it is given. Religion,
Okay, yes, Mataji. Got
religion
it.
without philosophy is sentiment or sometimes fantasism, while philosophy without religion is mental speculation.
Yeah, page 147. Yes, Mataji. Thank
Okay,
you.
Mataji. Next. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. You can
Hare,
please unmute Prabhu.
I am not able to unmute.
Ah.
Okay, now okay.
Ah.
Yeah, that is Namo Akinchana Vittaya Nivrita Guna Vrittaye Atma Ramaya Shantaya Kaivalyapataye Namaha.
Prabhu. Shri, woman.
Janmaishra Shuta
Janmaishwarya
Janmaishra
Shuta.
Shuta Shri Veer
Yetamanam
yeah.
Madapuman.
Next part.
Akinchana Gochara. So Kunti tells, don't give me birth in high elevated family. Don't give me money.
From Akinchana Gocharam. Yes.
These things will
27th verse, 26th verse.
These things will not let me worship you, Krishna. Akinchana Gochara. Akinchana. Kinchana Gochara is what? Today, Namanisha Prabhu referred these two verses in the morning Bhagavatam class.
It is one of my favorite Stuti Mataji.
So this is, okay? Both the verses Namanisha Prabhu today morning referred.